Have you ever watched a crime series and thought, who could actually do that? What if I told you some of the most gripping TV dramas were inspired by real crimes? Some too shocking to believe. Are these shows entertainment or echoes of something darker? Mindhunter follows FBI agents hunting serial killers in the 1970s. But did you know those killers were real? Edmund Kemper, Jerry Brudos, Richard Speck. How do you catch a killer when there's no pattern to madness? Ed Kemper was known as the co-ed killer. He murdered his grandparents at 15. Later, he killed and dismembered college students and even his own mother. Can understanding evil stop it? Or does it only bring us closer to it? Narcos brings to life the world of Pablo Escobar. But the truth? Even more dangerous than the fiction. How does one man rise to become the most powerful drug lord in history? He made billions, ordered assassinations, bought politicians. He once offered to pay off Colombia's national debt in cash. Is true power built on fear or loyalty? The act tells the disturbing story of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. But the real crime? A twisted mix of love, control, and murder. What if your whole life was a lie and your mother was the one lying? Gypsy Rose was forced to fake illness for years, wheelchair-bound, medicated, controlled, until one day she snapped. Was it murder or freedom? In 1989, 5 black teenagers were accused of a brutal crime in New York Central Park. They were innocent. Can justice be blind and still so wrong? They were interrogated for hours with no lawyer or parent. Their confessions were forced. They lost years of their lives until the truth finally came out. How many others are still behind bars for crimes they didn't commit? Netflix's Dahmer shocked the world. But nothing compares to the real story of Jeffrey Dahmer. How does a man become a monster? He murdered 17 men, kept body parts. Neighbors complained about strange smells, but no one listened. Did society fail the victims long before he found them? Breaking Bad feels unreal. A chemistry teacher turned meth kingpin. But guess what? It's happened. More than once. How far would you go to protect your family or your pride? One man in Alabama was dubbed the real Walter White. Another in Montana built a meth lab under his classroom. What turns an ordinary man into a criminal genius? She said her name was Anna Delvey, a wealthy German heiress. She lived in luxury hotels, dined with CEOs, but it was all a lie. How much of success is just convincing others you belong? She scammed banks, hotels, friends, all with confidence and charm. No weapons, just words. In a world built on image, is truth still important? Deborah Newell thought she found love. But behind the romance was a con artist with a dark past. How well do you really know the people closest to you? John Meehan had a long history of lies, theft, and abuse. He manipulated everyone until Deborah's daughter ended it violently. Can love blind us to danger in plain sight? A woman falls down the stairs. Her husband says it was an accident, but blood spatter says otherwise. How do you tell the difference between a fall and a push? Michael Peterson was charged with his wife's murder. The case went on for years with twists including a possible owl attack. What's more dangerous, what we know or what we think we know? Marie said she was attacked. The police said she lied. Years later, they found out she was telling the truth. What happens when the system punishes the victim? She was charged for filing a false report, until detectives in another state caught the real criminal. How many voices do we silence because the truth is inconvenient? We binge these shows. We're gripped by the suspense. But behind the screen are real people, real victims, real consequences. If the shows are this dark, what does that say about the world they're based on? And what does it say about us for watching them?